Hey, what is up YouTube? Miirio here with a different type of video. In the background there's just going to be some Tekken 8 gameplay from the beta this weekend. But I wanted to talk about my thoughts on Tekken 8. Unfortunately there's a lot of bad I feel about this game. There is some good stuff, like Battle Lounge. I really love the idea of Battle Lounge. Like with Street Fighter 6, I think it's so sick that you can just go into an area with all your friends and like play on arcades and stuff. And even there's a certain area where like you play the player on the cabinet across you. I think that's so sick. So like you can just have friendlies when you go into the Battle Lounge and yeah, blah blah blah. Character models. Even with all the weird redesigns in the face, like Law looks like Liu Kang from MK. I think he looks really weird. But even with that redesign, and Brian, he looks a bit different. I think the models are sick, very high quality, good textures. Yeah. Also, they brought back Tekken Ball. Unfortunately, Tekken Ball is not in the beta, or it was not in the beta, but it will be in the full game online. And we also have a practice mode online, which I think is so sick. I think it's so sick to be able to figure things out. Because like, say for instance, you don't know how to play a certain character that is full of gimmicks like Ling or Harang or something, and you have a friend that plays them, they can just easily hop into practice mode with you and then show you things that you don't know how to do, but you know how to defend against because they're helping you and stuff like that. Yeah, whatever. But now, yeah. On to the bad things. I hate the way that they balance this game, quote unquote balance, because this is not balancing. Like, we saw it in, I think it's season 3, when everyone got a new move and they introduced wall bounce. We saw it with like, so Eddie, I think his back or down back 2, 3-3, like they gave his down back 4 a mid-high, different variation of mid-mid, and then the last hit is -14. So it's a 3-hit string. It's mid-mid-mid, and it's -14. But you can just do mid-mid. So they're giving mix-up to moves that don't really need it. Another one that didn't need it was like Devil Jin Laser Scraper. Instead of back forward 2-1-2, which you easily sidestep to the right on the last hit, they gave him back forward 2-3, which you can't sidestep, and it's a high. So you have to guess between holding the second hit on block and sidestepping the third hit, or ducking the second hit and getting hit in your mouth if they do the mid. Like, I don't understand. And they're doing the same thing with Tekken 8, where Feng's got a forward 3 into, I think it's forward 3-2. I'm not sure what button it is, but it's forward 3 into a high, instead of just having forward 3-4 on its own, which is risky as hell. But now they've got the high, like for what reason, I don't know. Things like Harang down 4-4, jailing on hits, like it wasn't punishable on the first beta, I think, but on this beta it's -13, I believe. So yeah, like all these random useless mix-ups, like they just want, it feels like they just want people to mash, or they don't know what they're doing themselves, which I believe they don't know what they're doing really, because you know they have a history of making balances and then it makes zero sense. Like for instance, Kazuya home in Hell Sweep. Oh my god, this was like the first time I've ever looked at the dev team and I'm like, you guys really have no idea what you're doing, because I don't know how you can make Kazuya's Hell Sweep homing in season, was it season 4? I think it was season 4. They made it homing and it got removed within a week or something, because everyone saw how blatantly stupid it was. But meanwhile, before it got removed, on Twitter, Michael Murray is there defending it, talking about if you know it's coming, just block it. You don't need to sidewalk it. Like, what the... Like, it just... Stuff like that just makes me feel like they don't know how to play their own game. They don't know how their own game plays. Also, on top of... Like, that's not even the worst thing to happen. Leroy release. Leroy release was a total shamble. Like, one of the most OP characters ever released I've ever seen. Like, 6 out of 8. I should say 6.5, because who was it? They was using Julia and they switched to Leroy, I think. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. But yeah, ban Leroy. And then they come out with for Kuram as well, who had a bugged 10-frame grab where you had half the time to break it. Pretty much everything was pushed back, everything counter hit launched and was safe, same as Leroy release. And then you had, I remember Miirio was also defending that stuff about, oh, we haven't seen it in tournament yet, wait till tournament, blah blah blah. So yeah, I really think the devs don't know what they're doing, and the direction of all these fake mix-up strings getting added, like it's just really annoying to see. And then also on top of fake, well, while we're talking about new characters and stuff, this new character Asuzena, the one that walks like she needs to go toilet, like she needs to bust her shit so badly when she's in that stupid stance. Why is her running move mid into high and it jails? Like, what is the point of that? The only way you can get out of that, because I'm pretty sure you can't sidestep it, because it's basically Claudio running 2. If Claudio running 2 was a mid into a high, because it's fast as fuck. If you block the mid, you can't duck the high, and then you just have to hold that on block and guess for your life. The only way you can get out of it is by ducking from early and pray that they whiff the mid, which I don't know how you're gonna whiff that mid. What else did they change? In the latest beta this weekend, they changed they nerfed heat very badly. Very badly. What, the worst type of nerf ever, where they nerf it for everyone who got combos, like decent wall carry combos. So they removed that. You can't wall carry at all. Like Kazuya can't even do Kazuya can't even do triple electrics anymore because the heat's gone, because he can't heat smash them. But yeah, so heat smash is been nerfed like that for the combo stuff. And the worst nerf, the even worse nerf, is that I think it's called the heat burst. So like, for example, in the first beta with Law, you did hop kick, 4 up 3, micro dash, 4-3 nunchuck into heat smash, and then you did 4-3 DSS forward 3 into heat burst, and then you did 4-3 nunchuck again. If you try do that now, you can barely get the heat burst, and then after that, their body is basically on the ground where you can't hit them. I don't even think you can crouch for them. That's how low their hitbox is. Their hitbox is basically turned into AOP, which makes 0 sense. And so yeah, they nerfed heat like that, but still, Harang, Claudio, all these man, they can just press heat at the start of the match. Jack as well. They can just press heat at the start of the match and start mashing buttons and take all your HP away. Yeah, the heat stuff, it makes 0 sense. I was playing the beta this weekend and I didn't really feel like playing it on Sunday because like it just reminded me too much of the way they balanced Tekken 7, and it just felt really boring. Like not boring, it felt tedious. That's what it felt like. But yeah, hopefully they sort it out. They make Tekken 8 great instead of Tekken 7.5. I really don't like. I played Tekken 7 every day for the past 7 years. I really don't want that game again, you know, or that game's philosophy again, I should say. But yeah, this was a bit of a long run. Let me know what you guys thought about the Tekken 8 beta. Did you enjoy it? Was there things you didn't like? But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed my little episode. I will see you lot in the next video. Peace, 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 peace.